A contagious smile and childlike innocence. Kimberly Hawks next on the Chris Top program.
The Top, broadcasting live to at least 3 people on Spreaker.com. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here? My name is Dorcas Maximus, Commander of the Dorks of the North, General of the Dork Legions, loyal servant to the true Emperor Dork Vader, and I will have my vengeance. Dorks of the world, unite! Portions of the day's programming are reproduced by means of electrical transcriptions or tape recordings.
You can either talk in the Chris Top program.
I am the one and only Chris Top.
You can either talk in the Chris Top program.
Broadcasting live from my lavish studio apartment.
The VCR and the DVD, there was a night of black rock back in 1970. We didn't know about the World War Web was a whole different game being played back when I was a kid. Wanna get down in a cool way, picture yourself on a beautiful day. Big bell bottoms and groove long hair, just walking in style with a portable MP3 play. You can listen to the music on the Chris Top program. You can hear the music on the Chris Top program.
Only Chris Top.
Play the music on the Chris Top program. You can hear the talk in the Chris Top program.
Sunny Clarksville, Tennessee.
You can hear the talk in the Chris Top program.
This is the Chris Top program.
And I'm the one and only Chris Top, broadcasting live from our lavish home studio here in sunny Clarksville, Tennessee, with an ocean view. How the hell are you doing, world?
Sup?
How are you doing?
I'm doing all right.
Yeah? So, we're going to go Pokemon tonight, aren't we?
Heck yeah!
When you first asked me about that game, I was like, man, I don't know. I don't want another addiction. But then I thought, man, I need to get out and get some exercise. So it's sort of a good way to do that, and it doesn't really seem as much like exercise.
Right, because it's a game. Like, when you make it a game, it's like you lose track of time, and you're just, oh, hey, yeah, I am kind of tired.
Yeah, we just go downtown, and we just sort of walk around the block a few times, and it's really good for us. Plus, we catch some Pokemon.
Yes, we do.
Yes, so I never thought I would play the game, but it's really a lot of fun.
The game is so much fun.
Yeah, and I'm not one of those players, so stop it right now. I know, I see you. Stop it right now, because I don't like look down at my phone the whole time and like cross the road and stuff like that. We actually power walk, and then when the phone vibrates, we stop.
We do. We're like,
Yeah, so it's like we get these little bursts, and it's like sometimes I'm like, please vibrate phone, So it's really cool.
I mean, we got to power walk though, because otherwise we would just be walking and stopping, and that wouldn't be exercise.
Right. So we have to get those little bursts in there when we can. I think it's important. I'm excited about having Kimberly on the show today because
Me too.
It's been a couple of years since we've seen her. We actually met her in person at that fundraiser that we did.
2014.
Something. It was in the fall.
Yeah.
And it was, what was it?
I'm pretty sure it was 2014.
We did the gift packages for the troops.
It was support the troops stuff like
that. So that was a lot of fun. We had a chance to meet Kimberly there, and we talked about getting her back on the show, but I don't know why it took 2 years.
I don't know either. That's a long time.
She's an island girl now.
Ooh.
Yeah, so we're going to find out.
Wonder how much the island has changed her.
I don't know. We're going to find all that out. We're going to ask her why she's there, if she's enjoying herself, and maybe how much it's changed her. If she's got a great tan.
She probably does.
She probably does.
She probably goes to the beach and surfs every day.
I wonder if she's got any steel drums like in her like upcoming music now. I love steel drums, but you just don't hear them enough.
Right.
They don't incorporate them a lot into country music. So I don't know. We'll see. See if it was me, I would have steel drums in every song.
Every song?
Only steel drums, nothing else.
No vocals?
I would have a song about steel drums while the steel drums were playing.
That would be interesting. It would be hard to write a song about just that one instrument.
Well, I don't know. I mean, you could talk about your relationship with it. I'm sure there are lots of guitar players that could write a song about just their guitar.
There probably
and how
is.
it's helped them through many times.
I'm sure there is. I bet there is songs about instruments.
I'm sure. Speaking of instruments, this really has nothing to do with instruments. I want to thank Magnolia Emporium and Exact Construction, and we'll be back with Kimberly Hawks in just a few.
When I think of Magnolia Emporium, I think of Randy. I mean, we could talk about how wonderful he is at what he does, but the one thing that sets this design firm apart from any other one is the simple fact that Randy's just a good guy. Honesty, integrity, and a big heart. Isn't that what you're really looking for? Give Randy a call, 704-248-6808. Magnolia Emporium. We want your space to reflect your success.
Wait, is that a drill?
I figured I'd work on some home improvement stuff.
Where did you get a drill?
It doesn't matter because now I have the power.
Bruh, you don't even know how to use a drill.
Oh, I know how to use a drill.
Chris, you're gonna hurt yourself again. Just call Exact Construction.
I don't know, I'm feeling pretty manly.
Look, just call Jory at Exact Construction. They handle electrical, plumbing, carpentry, drywall, painting, wood flooring, repair, remodel, and service calls. They do everything.
Okay. What's the number?
931-809-8098.
That's Exact Construction, done exactly how it should be. Exact Construction. That's X-A-C-T Construction, a proud sponsor of the Chris Top program.
All right, you're absolutely, positively, 100% for sure in the right place. This is the Chris Top program.
Yeah.
I'm so excited because I'm not sure we've ever had anybody on the show that's been in the islands before. So this is kind of cool. Now, do you still consider yourself American, or are you an island person now, Kimberly?
You know, actually, I've fallen in love with the Virgin Islands. I mean, I'm going to be back in Nashville doing lots of different things as the year goes by, but this has really become a home for me. It's full of great people and creators, so I think this might be my hub.
Now, are you coming back ever? Because I'd like to see you back. I'd like to see you live.
Well, I will be back this fall to finish my recording program and album, so I will be back and also to visit good friends, but for the most part, I think I might just make my hideout here.
Oh, now, a lot of people come to Nashville if they want to pursue a career, but you went to the Virgin Islands, so why did you make that decision?
Well, actually, I was in Nashville for 2.5 years and had a really great chance to start my album and work with a lot of amazing people. But at the same time, when you're working on an album and an original project, I decided that I needed a place where I could really find my creativity and have a place where I could write and really express that, and then come back to Nashville to do my recording and touring and so on and so forth. So on both sides of the fence, they're both home to me, but I wanted a place that was a little more secluded to be able to write my songs.
She just wanted an excuse to go to the beach, I think, is what it is.
I think so.
I need to find myself, and I think doing the broadcast from the Virgin Islands might be a good idea. So,
broadcasting live
from we really would have an ocean view then. So that would work out pretty good. So the people that you've met there, I guess they're becoming family to you because you've been there for a while.
I got here in February this year, so I had left Nashville and spent a little bit of time in South Mississippi and took a little bit of break after my 2 years in Nashville and working on my project. And so I came out here in February, and the people I've met here just have been warm, inviting, creative. It's like a big family here, so I really am enjoying it.
Now, where are you at right now? Because I noticed in the background there's a really cool painting. So where are you where are you at right now?
I'm actually at Above the Cliff, which is a local bar and food establishment out on St. Croix, Virgin Islands. We call this the Cane Bay area. It's a beautiful ocean, and really wonderful people here that have been very supportive of my music and my writing. So I'm lucky to be here with a whole bunch of pirates.
Oh, that is so cool! I bet you're having the time of your life because when I first talked to you. And you said you were in the Virgin Islands, I thought, oh, well, she'll be back in a couple of weeks. But, I mean, you're just staying.
Definitely, I am definitely staying here to finish my project, and I'll be back for work. It's like I said, it's just an amazing place. I mean, who would really want to go back to back to the cold, back to the land, back to the grind of Broadway? And nothing against Nashville, but it's just a really great place.
Yeah. Now, what kind of influence has your environment had on your music, if any?
Out here at St. Croix, the influence that I've gotten is there's lots of different cultures out here. There's people from all over the world. St. Croix has actually been under 7 different flags, so there's people from all over the world that come here. And I get a chance to hear lots of different stories, and I get a chance to share my stories. And I think as a songwriter and a creator, when you have that many people around you with all of their experiences, it really does start influencing that sense of having peace and finding those forever moments and letting go, letting the ocean. So I am working on a few piratey songs or ocean songs as I've been down here. It's been wonderful.
Now, are we going to have any steel drums or anything like that in your music?
I do believe some of my originals from Nashville, Blue Angel, will possibly have some steel drum pulled into it, and a few other neat kind of sounds that I've only found very particular to the island.
Sweet. I'm so excited for you because it seems like you're really happy.
Yeah.
Like genuinely happy there.
It really is. If anybody gets a chance from Nashville and wants to come out and do some visiting and some experiencing, just total peace, this is a place to be.
Heck yeah, I'd go there.
Now, what are your friends thinking?
On, we got space.
Now, what did your friends think when you said, "Well, I'm just going to pack up and move to the Virgin Islands"? What did they call you crazy?
Well, I mean, I really have to say, my faith is a big portion of why I do what I do and why I express my music. It's not just about getting a #1 hit or anything like that. It's about me experiencing life and going where I'm called. And I had actually visited St. Croix in July of 2015, and when I came, I just immediately felt inspired, and I sat and I thought about it for about a year, and there were some things going on in my life that I just really wanted to go find this place to escape, and St. Croix was just always in my mind. So one day I just packed my bags and I just came here, and when I came here, I was just open arms welcomed, and my music started to grow, my spirit started to heal, and I met lots of other people, and I just feel that I was called here, and there is so many things that can be done here where music can get used to, highlight the education system and to teach music, and that's really where my heart is. It's not only to write albums about real life experience and be brave, but to pass it on to generations to come. So St. Croix really is a great place to do that. So I kind of felt called, long story short.
Oh, so cool. Now, are you getting a chance to teach?
I actually have a few students lined up, and one of them is a little 9-year-old boy who couldn't be here today, but he plays Spanish guitar and sings like you would not imagine. Just 9 years old, he blows me away, and he gets on stage with me, and so I'm doing vocal lessons, piano lessons, and so on and so forth for teaching that generation to come about foundational music and about performance experience. So something you can leave behind too.
How neat! So you're actually cultivating future guests for my show.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
We're gonna have to pay her, I guess, something. I don't know. I don't even know. Now, are any of your students there with you today?
I don't have any of my students with me today, but I do have a special guest, and there's a pirate that just walked into the room. So we actually have real pirates here in St. Croix.
Sweet.
So we may have to talk to a pirate.
Does
then.
he look like Captain Jack Sparrow?
Oh no, this is Captain Morgan for real. Say hello, George.
Hello, puppet.
Hey, Captain Morgan, how are you, buddy?
Oh, I'm just doing just perfect. I got me wrong.
I absolutely love this. I'm like obsessed with pirates, and this is just making my day right now. Ever since I saw Pirates of the Caribbean when I was like 12, I was obsessed with pirates, and the fact that there's a legit pirate here is like making me fangirl.
Mr. Captain Morgan here, he's been a really tremendous inspiration in my life, and he knows so much history about the island. So if you have any questions about how the island started, why they call it Freedom City down in Frederickstead, there's a lot of history here that I also think is really neat, and something very important culturally when you are a songwriter and singer to be in the place that you can, get involved in the culture.
Absolutely.
That is so cool.
Now, what's the population like there? Is it crowded? Is it
Well, it's not overly crowded. We have about 110,000 people between all three of the U.S. Virgin Islands. St. Croix is one of the largest. It's also flat, relatively flat, which means that they grew a lot of sugarcane and cotton and indigo, and it was basically the fruit basket of the Caribbean. We have some deep water, so we can bring in ships, stuff like that. But yeah, it's a beautiful island. It's very laid back. It's not overly touristy. We don't get a ton of cruise ships here. We have a tight-knit community. A lot of people here, they're not transient. In other words, they don't come and just go. So when you make friends for life. And it's very special. Everywhere you go, everybody knows your name. It's kind of like Cheers. Only every restaurant, everywhere you go, everybody knows you. And sometimes that's good, sometimes that's bad, but I love it. Also, it's you can really let your hair down here. Up in the States, I'm from the Eastern Seaboard, and you really don't just start talking to people you don't know. They think you're kind of a weirdo, or you want to borrow money, or they want something like that. You always have a suspicion. But here, it's like you just talk to anybody, and it's like a long-lost friend, and it's fantastic. It's absolutely fantastic.
So it's weird if you don't talk to people.
So he's like a talking social studies pirate book.
It is so cool.
He pretty much is anything that you'd like to know about pirates. He's talking about.
I want to go to this place. For
Now I wanna go ahead and start playing some of your songs, because we got 3 of them that you sent to me, and one of them's called "Thorn in the Moon." Now what's this one about exactly?
This song, "Thorn in the Moon," is actually, as I was leaving Virginia, I'm a prior military veteran, and I went through lots of different things in my life, but I felt that it was time for me to venture into Nashville, and I was leaving a relationship that was very difficult, and so this song came to me, and through some wonderful writers who co-wrote with me, and it's basically about that experience of, putting aside all the things that hurt, and continuing to follow the light, like choosing the good from the bad, but kind of that pain going through that story. So "Thorn in the Moon" is very personal and has some significance about choosing what's right and wrong.
Sure. Now, how difficult was it for you to write this song?
This song took in totality about 2 years to get done. I cried in the studio.
Sure.
I still very much was mourning the loss of that relationship, and still kind of, even now, I'm finding more and more significant meaning in the words to my life, where I am now and where I was when I started that journey. And the production aspect of writing it and going to studio and really making sure that the music also told the story of my heart. It was emotional. I mean, being a songwriter is a very, very emotional and deep thing when you're going to bare your soul to other people.
Isn't it cool, though, that you don't need a psychiatrist? You just write a song, and you're good to go.
Well, music heals. Music definitely heals, and that's part of my mission also, is to teach that process of having music as an avenue for people to be able to express themselves, get it out, create it, and move on from it. Keep it as a chapter in your life that you don't forget, but also, share it with other people. And, the Department of Veterans Affairs is starting a Music Heals program, and a lot of other people are starting to use music therapy, and I really think that it's very beneficial, and it's something beautiful that you can leave for generations to come.
Absolutely. You're a good person. And you've got to promise me something. Next time you're back in my neck of the woods, you've got to give me a hug.
Oh, definitely. I'll give you a big old hug.
Oh, sweet. Okay. So this is called "Thorn in the Moon," Kimberly Hawks, right here on the Chris Top program.
Quench this ache, keys in hand and a road below. My empty thoughts are all I take. Crimson smile drives me away with a fever no eyes can see. The rain cries love to slow my pace. All that once was may never be, may never be. What I say. The rain bears down, but I go on. Tomorrow's light, so far away. The clouds break to a bed above. A soft pale light slips in the room. His eyes cry love as he looks down. I put a thorn in the moon. I put a thorn in the moon, in the moon, in the moon. I put a thorn in the moon, in the moon, in the moon. I put a thorn in the moon, in the moon.
Now, if you just tuned in and you're wondering who in the heck is singing that song, we're talking to Kimberly Hawks today. So if you just tuned in, you'll have to go back later on iHeartRadio, and you'll have to check the podcast as well and listen to the whole thing because this is great. I've been looking forward to this because we met Kimberly a couple of years ago at a fundraiser.
I can't believe it's been that long.
It's been maybe it's been 3 years. I don't know. I know it's been at least 2.
It's been since like 2014. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it's been a good minute. So we got a chance to meet Kimberly there, and we got some pictures with her, and it made me feel cool. You know, it's like it's like
you feel cool.
Yeah, it's like we're hanging out with Kimberly Hawks, everybody. Yeah.
Yeah, you never get a chance to feel cool because you're a dork.
Right. Every little bit, every chance I get, I go for it.
You do.
It's important.
You really legit do.
It's important for me, and I brag about it too later on. I probably shouldn't do that, but I do.
You're like, oh, I'm so cool now.
It's like, yeah, me and Kimberly, we're tight.
And then she's laughing at you, being like, "You're still not cool, Top."
Now, man, this is so cool that you just packed up your stuff and you moved there. Now, are you currently in a relationship now?
Oh goodness!
I know. I'm going to ask those questions.
You're getting big.
I'm watching you.
Yes, I am currently in a very good relationship after being through lots and lots of stuff, as you can tell by the songs. But his name is, can I call it out? It's Michael Belchef, and he is my pirate here on the island, but also
wow.
So you're dating Captain Morgan.
Well, there's a new song coming in called, it's called Forever, and it's almost finished and getting ready to be recorded, but it actually has a lot to do with a pirate girl running away and finding herself. So I guess, all my songs come from real life, and I didn't expect to meet this, 6'5" dude dressed as a pirate standing on the beach giving popcorn booty to everyone.
So do you tell people I'm dating a pirate?
Oh, no, now I've become the pirate girl. I got my own tricorn and brought it for me. He's like, girl, you need to put on the tricorn.
Yeah, she's never coming back now. She's found her island romance, and she's gonna say.
It's actually kind of, it's a very funny story. you know, how we met and things like that. But, you know, he has a Christian heart, and he has been just a help. He's been on the island for how many years now?
About 24.
About 24 years, and he's completely supportive of my music career, and even when I'm coming home, and you know, in entertainment, and when you work in the industry, trust me, it takes a very special man to deal with the craziness that happens with an artist.
Absolutely. Well, that is so. I'm so freaking happy for you. I really am. So, is he okay with you hugging me though? Because that could be an issue.
Oh, yes. He'll probably give you a big hug too.
I'll take a pirate hug. I'll take that. That's fine.
Pirates come to Nashville interview.
I have no problems at all.
I love him.
You didn't expect this, did you, Chris?
I did not. You never know what to expect on a live show.
Nope.
You never know. Okay, so we've talked about her intimate stuff. We're about her pirate romance and her things that are happening on the island and all that. So, wait, I have one more question. Now, no, I shouldn't ask that.
She found love on an island. How romantic!
That is romantic. We have to rent those movies, so now we can live through Kimberly. Yeah.
You know, there is a book getting written. It's called Uncaged.
Oh.
We're on it for quite a while. So
what do you not do? I mean, you write songs, you entertain, you sing, you teach. Do you still model?
I do quite a bit of modeling. I haven't branched out on that side of the fence here in St. Croix, but I do model for my own work and do photo shoots and video work and so on and so forth.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still working on some speaking stuff for the next season coming up, so inspiring young generations. And I am working on my novel, and it's called Uncaged. And I'll be working with Alley Blue Media out of Seattle, Washington, which I've done some conventions with as my publisher. So that was another reason why I chose St. Croix, because when you start writing a book, it's much different than songwriting, because you got to get in battles with your own characters.
Sure.
Get that writing out. So, but I'm sure there'll be some pretty good pirate chapters in there about my life.
Yeah. Now, how far along is the book? Like when can we expect to see that?
I'm hoping that the book will be done probably January, February time frame before it starts getting released. It's kind of in editing, and a few chapters are being finished, because the end result of Uncaged is happily ever after, and I didn't expect some of the things that God's done in my life to kind of show up. So I guess it will be done when it's done, but I'm expecting January for it to be actually released, and the CD as well.
Yeah, this is so inspiring to talk to you and to see you like this, because you are genuinely happy. I know I've already said that once, but now I know why.
It makes me happy because she's happy. You know, it's like a great train of happiness, I guess. I don't know.
And even in Thorn in the Moon, you know, it's that type of song where she went through some really difficult stuff, but it still can be positive. And she's just a very positive person.
Look
and
where
we
she
need
is
more
now.
of that.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely. We love you to death.
I mean, even when everything's bad, I had to sit and tell myself, well, God, you took me to the Caribbean to finish my book. And he answered so many questions when I thought that I had nothing left to give. And I was just so frustrated and going through so many issues in relationship and family and stuff. And then all of a sudden one day, you know, I end up somewhere where it's like, poof, everything's perfect. And I think that there's a really good song coming out of that. So stay tuned. Dealing with perfection when it shows up. So being thankful and grateful is a wonderful thing.
Are you working on an EP or an album?
My EP is already done, so that is Thorn in the Moon, Blue Angel. Blue Angel being my first song, Thorn in the Moon the second song, and Wonder Woman is the third song on the EP. And so the album will hopefully be done here pretty soon to coincide with the book. But most of the songs are written, some of them are getting brushed up, and that's what I'll be in Nashville to do, is finish the whole story. So the book
Gotcha.
and the album, they go together.
Okay. So now you and me, we're pretty tight now, right?
Best buddies, Chris.
Okay, good. So with that being said, will I be one of the first maybe to hear the album, possibly?
Yes. How about as I get it done, I can send it to you to make some notes, and you can tell me if it sucks or not.
I would love that opportunity. And what we can do, too, before the album comes out, I could, if you want to pick maybe 3 songs out of it, I could maybe do like little 20-second excerpts, and we can tease people with it before it comes out.
Oh, now you're talking pirate language.
Yeah. Because Allie gets super mad when I play like 20 seconds of a song.
I get so
she gets into it, and then I stop it.
I'm like, come on.
She gets so mad at me. It's a lot of fun. It really is.
It legitimately makes me so angry because it's like, oh, yay, the song. And then, sorry, you can't listen anymore. And I'm like, bruh, give me my music. Give me my music, bruh.
Well, we can't play the whole thing before it's released, though.
Yeah, but
we have to tease people.
You got to do the teasers. I mean, you know, it's the tit for tat kind of thing. It's like when I'm on the stage with my piano player. Zenith Apollo Star actually came out here from Nashville. He is Sammy Smith's son. And so if everybody knows who Sammy Smith is, it's his son. So he came out here from Nashville to stay with me and work on my music. So what better opportunity to have than Ocean, a world-class piano player.
Yeah.
But he likes to do that to me on stage. He likes to just kind of start a song and then mosey into something else. I'm looking at him like, what are you doing?
Keeps you on your toes.
Keeps you on your toes, but I think mostly he likes to sing it.
Now, the next song, before we do the next song, if I want to stalk you on social media, where can I find you?
Oh, social media. As I tap my fingers on the table, you can go to www.kimberlyhawks.webs.com. You can also look me up on Facebook, Twitter, and all those things. But to be honest, if you kind of want to just find your full, charade of all kinds of stuff I've done over my entire career, you can just type in Kimberly Hawks on Google, and you got reading material.
Find everything. Okay. So
KimberlyHawks.webs.com is kind of the hub for everything.
Gotcha. Okay, now, Blue Angel, what's this one about?
Blue Angel. So this was actually the first song that I really started writing, and I was going through a very, very severe breakup of my own demise, but also feeling like that the person that I was with, that he promised me the world, and even though I loved him, that he wasn't going to be there for me. So it was really kind of a defining moment where I really found my faith, where I got on my knees and prayed that I would get through it and be strong and to let him go and still care about him. Even, in breakups you want to just hate the other person and you want to go do those things. But in Blue Angel it was more of just having that mercy and that grace and continuing. Mm-hmm. And so Blue Angel actually took many forms as it was getting written, and the bridge of the song was actually written in studio. And by the time it was finished, I found out that maybe Blue Angel wasn't so much of a Blue Angel, it was more of the lies and the thoughts in my head that kept me back from that relationship. So it's still a hopeful song, but a very significant walk to why I am where I am today in the Caribbean.
Absolutely. Now, this is a sort of a personal question. Has he heard it?
Yes, he's heard it.
Oh.
Now,
I will say that, after all these years, he's still my friend. And
okay.
We could use some prayers. He is in Afghanistan right now, and it took many years for him to forgive and to move on, and luckily I'm in a happy situation like we were talking about. But it was nice for him to be able to forgive me as I had to forgive things as well and move on in my life. And that was 5 years ago that this song started. So even the song is a blessing to me and to him as well.
Sure. Well, that's wonderful. Okay, now this is called Blue Angel, and you're listening to Kimberly Hawks right here on the Chris Top program.
Blue angel, you lied to me. You know I can't be yours and I can't be free. So as I Kyrie lays on over 500 times, Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy on me. Blue angel, you smile at me. You know deep in my heart I will believe is the light in your eyes. Blue angel, you lied to me. But oh, in springtime, it takes forever to fade to gray. But now, in a winter, it fades and flickers. You turned away from light of day, as if to stay in love with me. Blue angel, talk to me. I'm jealous of your heart, 'cause it's roaming free. Whenever the shadow of the moonlight catches the galley in your smile, Lord have mercy. The Lord have mercy. The Lord has mercy on me. Blue angel, you lied to me.
Man, those songs, it's just intense, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those songs you just want to kind of just lay there and absorb, I guess, more than listen to it.
Because it's like,
It is. It really, really is. I've got one question on my mind, and it's killing me, and I've got to ask you this.
Hold on 1 second.
Oh, she's going to make me wait even longer. I'm just dying. That's how women are sometimes. They just make you wait for
That's
stuff.
how women do.
no, this is you. Like, I'm always ready on time, and you're always like, give me 5 minutes.
Give me 30 minutes later.
Give
I'm
me
ready.
30 minutes.
Tell Pirate Mike how, man, even after a singer has written their song and gotten out there, you just start thinking, you're like, man, wow. Remember when you were there too? Like, just sharing that. So, sorry, I was having my own minute with my own song.
But isn't it nice, though, looking at it like that and saying, I can remember when I was there, but I'm not there anymore?
Amen. Amen to that.
Yeah, for sure. Now, this is just burning inside of me, and I've got to ask this. So say one day, hypothetically, you and Captain Morgan decide to make it official. Where in the hell would you go on your honeymoon? I mean, you're already in paradise.
Right?
Tortuga.
He's saying Tortuga.
I mean, it's like, okay, let's go outside. We're on our honeymoon. I mean, what do you...
Is it Tortuga
Oh my
like
gosh,
in China
that's
or something?
Not putting me on the spot as I don't know.
I love to put her on the spot. This is fun.
Where is Tortuga? Isn't that like that's either like in Asia or it's made up? I don't even remember.
I don't know. Maybe. I'm sure he would have his own little ideas because he's peering against the table right now, like, darling. He hasn't even asked me. Don't worry, we'll live broadcast if he ever gets to.
Yeah. So maybe I can just talk to him one day. We can propose on the air. That'd be kind of fun.
There you go.
Yeah.
That would be so.
Hey guys, settle down now.
Now, can you actually do any recording there, or are there any studios there?
There are some studios here. I've looked into a few of them. Some of them, they use Pro Tools and all those things. So, I can record, basic stuff. But my band is back. I've worked with some really wonderful people in Nashville. A lot of people that Carrie Underwood's band that are out there. They recorded a lot of my original music. I have my band that was out there when I was there before that I'd like to bring in studio. So I'm kind of in the position where I'd like to finish writing my songs out here and maybe track some scratch work, and then come in and get the studio musicians that I've spent a long time with to actually do those recordings. So if you're in Nashville, you understand that there's a difference between who's performing live and who's in the studio with you.
Sure.
And I have a great relationship with my friends and my family out there in Nashville as well. So it's kind of like, scratching everything out, demo, get the song basic, and then take it back to Nashville to finish the recording process.
Yeah, so you've got the best of both worlds. You just write in paradise, and you come back to Nashville to do the recording, and you've got it made.
Just crack the whip when you get back, get to have some fun times, spend a week in studio, probably stay in
see your friends here, and yeah.
I don't have to do with Broadway, and I'm not saying anything about Broadway because I love Broadway.
Well, when you do come back to Nashville, if it's for a week or two, make sure you let me know because we want to.
Yes.
Maybe you can do a show or something while you're in town.
That would be fantastic. Perhaps I could do something live with you guys, or perhaps we can even do a songwriting session, write some songs together. Because for me, I think that's the most interesting and beautiful part of the project is getting all the right musicians and right players in the right room with the right story, and just kind of letting the music take over itself. I had a really wonderful mentor that told me one time is that the song doesn't belong to you. You owe your responsibility to the song. The song is going to write itself. And all the musicians that I've worked with, they have spent their lifetimes developing their own skills and craft. And even though I'm the writer and I've come up with the idea, I could never replace the talent and the skills they have to express those feelings through their instruments. And when you get that many talented people in one room, you'd be amazed what happens. So I look forward to that. Maybe we can do a songwriting session.
You never know. You never know what might come out.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
nice.
Wonder Woman, tell me about that.
Oh, Wonder Woman. So that was a song originally written with Chad Jeffers and Wayne Kirkpatrick. And it was kind of pitched at me as an idea when I was there in Nashville. It was written from a male kind of perspective originally. And when I heard it, I thought, oh, no, Wonder Woman, she's got to be telling her story. Right. And so when I heard the song, I slept on it for a little while, and I went back to the drawing board, and I just kind of rearranged everything into a female perspective, but more or less my perspective. And it was a really fun song, probably the funnest song. Sean Tubbs is playing lead guitar in there, and he plays with Carrie. And just so much fun, the recording process of this song. But I think that the hook on it that means the most to me is that with the perfect relationship, even though the woman can kind of be a little shady, a man doesn't know how to figure her out, when she meets the right one, she's not technically Wonder Woman until she finds the right Superman. Does that make sense?
Oh, that makes perfect
sense.
sense.
So you listen to the lyrics, it's you make me Wonder Woman. So I might be all these things. You're the head, but I'm the neck. But without you, I wouldn't be Wonder Woman. But together, we could take over the world was kind of the gist of it. And I just really fell in love with it. It's fun. It's funky. Get a chance to throw your hat off. And
It's cool. It's like
it's my favorite.
forces.
Yeah, it's my favorite for sure. But this is Wonder Woman, Kimberly Hawks on the Chris Top program.
I can find more ways of change than the Alabama moon. Someone different every sundown. You don't know how, but I do. You go twisting and turning like the Mississippi does, like you always headed somewhere out there, but you don't know where it was. Ooh, you have a question. I am the answer. Why you keep coming back for more and more? Ooh, you make me wonder woman. Ooh, I'm such a Wonder Woman. You start thinking that you've got me where you want me, but you don't. Tell yourself to find a way to explain me, but deep down you know you won't. You have
Hawks, Wonder Woman. She is a Wonder
that was
Woman.
epic. That was an epic song.
She's a Wonder Woman living in the Virgin Islands, and she found her Superman.
Yeah.
That's kind of what it's all about, I guess. Mm-hmm. See, a lot of people, I think they spend their lives wishing and hoping for things, and they just don't go out and do it. And she did it.
That is the truth.
Yeah, yeah, and I think that's pretty cool.
That is really
It's a lesson to be learned, I think. An inspirational lesson, too. We love you, Kimberly. I think that's the decision here. That's the 2 out of 2 tops love you.
That's right. Even the cats love you.
Now, is there anything else that you want to talk about, or are we good? Because we're out of time.
Oh, well, you know what? All I want to talk about is that I'm so thankful and so blessed for you guys, having me on the show and for everything that you guys are doing for other artists that are coming up. And thank you for, God putting me in this position and just, I really give him all the glory, and that would be the last thing. It's nothing that I've ever done or anything anyone really does is your own. So, I just want to say thank you to my Heavenly Father for putting me here and sharing my music. And I inspire or want to inspire other artists to do the same thing. Give back. It's his word, not mine. So
sure, absolutely. Absolutely. Well, we do love you to death, and you're part of the family. So anytime anything exciting happens, you just let us know. We'll talk about it. We'll get you back on the show.
Yeah.
You too, Captain Morgan.
Pirate.
Aye. And I just want to say, if it ever gets too cold up there, head south, St. Croix way. You'll love it. Absolutely love it.
So we got a place to stay. We can just stay with them.
Yes.
We can just move in.
You guys come down here. We'll just go all over the island broadcasting all kinds of crazy shenanigans.
Oh, that could be fun.
Yeah.
So we may not come back.
Up.
We may not come back either. I don't know.
We were just talking about moving.
Right.
Yes, we could use it. Well, you guys have a very blessed day. Thank you again so much for having me on the show, and I look forward to lots and lots more things to come.
Absolutely. You have been listening to the Chris Top program, and I'm going to tell you this. We do not, nor will we ever take any of you for granted, because there's a million other things you could be doing, but guess what? You chose to listen to us, and it makes us feel pretty darn good. So until we broadcast again, please remember, life is good. We're gone.
Maybe dark things might be looking grim. I guess it's time